fronts right now, one in Fairbanks, one in the Klondike.
In just 9 seasons, 27-year-old Parker Schnabel has built one of the most successful gold mining operations in the Klondike. But faced with tight regulations, skyrocketing fuel prices, and a world on the edge of a recession, his future in the Yukon is now unclear.
The truth is, the ground that we've been mining is not going to just last forever. There's serious concern about the future of the company, and for us to be able to keep mining at the scale we are at.
But the young mine boss isn't throwing in the towel. To keep his dream alive, Parker's expanding his empire with a new mine in his home state of Alaska.
So we're going to have a very big, busy season in the Yukon, and then we're also going to be setting up this operation in Fairbanks.
To fund Alaska, his Yukon operation is already up and running, bringing in gold earlier than ever before.
That's kind of exciting, I'm actually really looking forward to that.
Last season, Parker struck a deal with landowner John Reeves.
That's 100 ounces.
To mine 100-foot deep gold-rich ground near Fairbanks, Alaska.
Dude, you hit a nut.
To tackle the deep ground, he's investing nearly $1 million.
Look at that.
On a state-of-the-art, custom-built mobile wash plant for the clay-packed Alaskan ground.
We better get on building a real one. I have a lot riding on this. This new wash plant is the heart of the new operation in Fairbanks. And the new plant we're building gives any clay or anything like that a chance to break up when it's like lots of water and velocity and lots of material flow. But, there's a lot to do and not a lot of time to do it.
Parker wants to be mining Alaskan gold in a month's time.
Yep.
So he's checking in on the plant's progress with designer Jeff Turnell.
There's Jeff. Jeff!
How goes it, man?
Good, how are you?
Good. How's things been?
Good. Long time.
Yeah, you too.
What country is this one going
This
to?
one's headed to Peru, so making sure everything's with it. I've got the sluice runs and all that. No. That one's a little small. I think you'd be pretty mad at the throughput.
Whose plant's this?
This one's stock.
Oh,
this one's meant for overseas. Doesn't have a lot of the options that you're looking for.
All right, well, so do we have a full-size wash plant?
No. That won't be here for a bit.
Really?
Everything right now is so hard to get.
Well, that's not good. Where does that leave us for, like, a delivery date?
If I had to guess right now, it's going to be close to the end of August. It's just lead times on everything.
Yeah. I don't know what to do if we don't have a wash plant until August. Because John Reeves, our landlord in Fairbanks, I keep telling him, like, don't worry, we just ordered a badass wash plant that's going to be there for the season, and
No.
I've wrapped myself into quite the sandwich.
After months spent searching for the perfect plant to methodically tackle his Alaska claim, Parker must now rethink everything.
Keep me in the loop if anything changes.
I will do, man.
Looks like Fairbanks is from day one. I'm not happy. Nobody's happy.
We live in a pretty remote place with pretty remote access to our claim, so it's definitely not an easy mine site spot.
On the outer edge of the Klondike, junior year mine boss, Green Beret medic Fred Lewis fights for his own gold mining dream.
It's do or die this season. My house is on the line, my family's lives are on the line. We're here to live the dream, we're here to get purpose, and we're here to find gold.
Fred's gambling on ground at the remote California creek, delivering 500 ounces. Nearly 5 times what he mined last year. But last week,
What the is that?
Fred suffered a fatal blow.
Our entire claim is under ice.
An ice sheet, 30 feet thick, stands between him and his gold-rich pay dirt.
What the hell are we gonna do, man? Mother Nature really dealt us a hand this year. It's just gonna be another battle for us.
There's a fresh dump of snow that's stopping him from getting vital machinery from up at base camp down to the claim.
I've never seen so much snow in my life. Right now, it's just me and JB. We're busting our balls here. We're gonna have to clear the snow manually, foot by foot, until we get to the claim.
But help is on the way. After a 4-day drive from Washington State, Fred's 22-year-old stepson, Christopher Parker, and old buddy, sniper, Stuart McKenzie, are finally arriving.
I can't believe we're back here already. It really feels like we just left. The amount of stuff that we had to deal with the thaw last year, it's going to be times 10.
Are we even going to be able to get down to the claim?
I don't know, we'll see how much Fred's gotten done.
Adapt and overcome, right? A lot of adapting to do.
There's Fred.
Yeah.
Oh, hot dog. Stuart and Chris are here.
How much you want to bet he's going to put us to work?
Yeah!
What's up, guys?
How's your trip?
Oh, good, man.
Guess what we're doing?
What's going on?
Work.
Well, we're setting a goal for 500 ounces this year.
Holy awesome.
So it's going to be a battle, guys. I got some bad news. There's glacier-sized ice covering the entire claim. It's going to be the biggest challenge we've faced as a team.
Yeah.
So we're not waiting on Mother Nature.
Okay.
We're taking the 2 pieces of equipment we have and just going for it. That's our mission.
To get their share of 500 ounces, the Lewis crew must first clear snow and ice from a treacherous 4-mile downhill mountain dirt track plagued by dangerous bends just to get to their claim.
Just finished driving 2,000-something miles to already being put back to work and building roads. Kind of sucks.
The team takes shifts to clear the road. In the dozer, Stu punches a trail through the snow. Chris follows in the 220 excavator, scraping up the ice beneath.
Hey, Christopher. You're doing great, but there's a way a lot faster than this. You don't even have to scrape ever.
Okay.
It's easier, so just hop out real quick.
I don't know what was wrong with the way I was doing it. I was trying to get later on when it starts to warm up and everything starts to really melt. We won't be dealing with a flood, but Fred's the boss. I gotta do it the way he tells me to do. That is my life for the next four months. That's just the way it is.
Christopher stepping up this year. He's telling me he wants to be in more of a leadership role. Right now, he's just a young buck. Doesn't have a lot of experience in life. Doesn't have a lot of experience with leadership. But I see the potential there. It's getting more dangerous. It's cold. I'm having a hard time controlling it. I mean, this is just... I can't even go straight.
2 miles from claim, it's a treacherous 20-degree steep downhill slope.
Whoa!
Oh, that's not good.
That. Oh. Alright, well that was a pucker effect of 10 out of 10. But I'm through it and I'm seeing there's a dirt road here. This is making me so happy. I think Buzz and I really did push through the hardest part, and now the road's starting to open up.
a pretty closed off guy, but it just seems like lately he's been a little bit more closed off. Kind of keeping more to himself. In Wisconsin, Rick Ness's hometown buddy, Z Zaremba, hasn't heard from Rick for weeks. Just feel like something's definitely going on. I don't know. I love the guy and I hope he's alright. That's all I really want. Well, let's see if he's here. Oh, holy
What's up, buddy?
what's up?
How you doing?
Good. You're here.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Oh, lots?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm okay. I probably got lots to tell you, though. I'm working on the car. You want me to just meet me at the garage?
Yeah, I can meet you now.
Okay, let me put my shoes on. Well, all right, I guess. I'm standing. Check this out, though. I've had dehumidifier and everything running in the garage.
Yeah.
Dehumidifier quit on me, and I didn't notice. And everything started oxidizing.
At least you got it.
Yeah. But I said I think I can, I can get back on top of it. Anyways.
Why are you here? Why aren't you mining?
Just wondering that myself a lot, too. I don't know, man. I just haven't been up for it. It sounds weird.
It does.
I know it sounds weird.
Physical? Mental? What?
I got back from mining last year, and I crashed hard. Like I always do. I put in so many hours up there. I spend a couple weeks, I just sleep and I catch up, right? This year, I just haven't been able to get out of that.
Just a funk?
I guess it's a combination. I mean, there's the seasonal affect disorder that they think I have, and then just depression. It's tough for me to accept because I didn't grow up like that.
No, when do you think all the depression stuff started? Because we went up, what was it, a month after your mom passed? Did you ever really grieve for that yet?
I have her house.
Yeah.
It's like she never left right now.
Yeah.
And I haven't been to the house in 2 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I haven't been able to go up there.
Yeah.
The tough part is I know it's not just me, right? Like there's a lot of people counting on me.
Yeah.
And everybody's in limbo right now wondering, and I'm counting on me. Like I can't sit here in my house.
No,
forever.
I would just get yourself right. Once you get yourself right, go ahead and go back up and just kill it. Keep having successful seasons.
Yeah.
That's all you know how to do.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man.
All right. I'll talk to you. Hey,
All right, pal. Keep the phone on. I will. I love you.
maybe answer it.
Yeah. I'm getting better.
I'm just relieved. He's doing the steps he needs, it sounds like, to get back to old Rick. So things are good, hopefully. He just keeps doing what he's doing.
I am doing better, but it's there's just a lot of things that I don't understand still. With whatever this is I'm going through. It's it's tough. What Z brought up, my mother passed, and I don't like talking about it because he's not wrong. I probably need to go there and I need to face it, and maybe that'll help. Maybe it won't. Once again, that's the frustrating thing about it. I don't know what's causing it, and I think I don't know if you ever know. When I'm ready, I will be gold mining again. I just don't know when that is.
There's no use coming here in June and start around. We get there the 1st of March. You only got so much time to mine, so get this program. Get some gold in the box, get some money in the bank.
For over 30 years, Tony Beats has reigned as the undisputed king of the Klondike. But with red tape blocking him from mining his Indian River claims, he he's trapped on Paradise Hill.
This year we have no Indian River by the looks of it, so what we want to do is open up as much ground here as possible. Kevin and Mike, they have stepped up this year. Mike is taking care of most of the stripping and sluicing. And then Kevin is looking after the mechanical end of the company.
To hit his 5,000-ounce goal, Tony's chasing the elusive gold-rich White Channel pay layer in two of the deepest cuts he's ever mined. First, the 9-acre, 130-foot deep cold cut, where he's down to pay dirt.
We spent, give or take, $2 million stripping the cold cut. Took us a couple of weeks to get down to pay dirt, but now that we are there, let's fire up the sluice box as quick as we can.
The crew stockpiled pay dirt, ready for youngest son Mike to start sluicing by the end of the day.
I want to get sluicing, because you gotta remember, if we're not sluicing, all we're doing is spending. It gets very expensive not to sluice.
Eldest son, 34-year-old Kevin, who's fixed equipment since childhood, prepares the 30-year-old trommel for its first fire-up of the season.
Glenn is on his way to finish up his checks, and then at that point, fire up the pump at full speed, put some dirt through her. We're pretty much ready to go.
To wash precious gold out of the dirt, they need to feed the plant with 1,500 gallons of water a minute. A 900-horsepower pump propels water from the intake pond half a mile uphill to the wash plant.
The snow yet, Mike, huh?
Yeah.
We're sluicing in the snow. Hey, see that, Mike? That's how cold it was over there. There's still ice on the pond. The pipe, because usually we have a chunk of ice in the pipe, but that sticks in the water all winter.
The pipe that links the intake pond to the pump is iced up.
I might as well get a steamer truck over there, huh? Lendy and copy.
Yes, I do.
Hey, can you come in with that steamer truck to the pump so we can thaw out the intake?
Yes, I will.
Okay, thank you.
Over nearly 40 years of mining, Tony has collected a machine for every problem. The custom-built steam truck heats up water to over 100 degrees, then fires it out as a 2,000 psi jet of hot steam.
What we do is we'll just have to shove these in the pipe to steam it out. We'll shove them all in until we get to the other end.
So this year, Tony talked a lot about stepping back, giving me and Mike more responsibility.
Don't do them too tight, huh?
But it's hard for him. He's just so used to being in charge. He just can't keep his fingers out the pie. Any more, I'd be worried.
Well, we got them all together now. Fire it up. See how far in we can go. I'm almost positive we're going to make it all the way to the end there. We're going to give that a try. All set. In she goes. Down, Kevin, here.
We hit something.
Just 3 feet in, the steamer rod is blocked.
I don't think it's just the well holding it back. There's no way there's ice in that thing this far. We'll throw the hose off. All right. You can have a straight look in the. Pull the thing.
Ice over there.
Is there more in there?
Oh, yeah.
There's bull.
That one's solid.
Well, it's full of ice. Oh, it's all the way around.
The ice in the pipe stretches 30 feet, all the way from the intake pond to the pump. It will take days to thaw. Every hour the trommel is down costs Tony $3,000.
That means there's no sluicing today or tomorrow. Well, I got no other choice, but we're not going to be washing rocks now, are we, right?
Max's worry every year when you guys go up there on the roads, top of the world highway, makes my stomach turn. So I just want everybody to be careful and watch out for each other.
We know we're going a long ways away from home.
23-year-old Brandon Clayton and his 20-year-old brother Brady are part of a new generation of young miners preparing for a make-or-break season in the Yukon.
You guys are leaving tomorrow. What's your plan?
Well, we're going for 500 ounces of gold this season, but fuel is through the roof, so I think we just gotta figure out what's economically viable, and if all goes well, and get some pay to the plant, and hopefully start washing within a week.
You gotta get ground stripped quick, spring for sure, and then you just give her help.
For Father Glenn and the rest of the family, the financial stakes couldn't be higher.
At the end of the day, our goal is to clear up our debts, and that means all of us work. In 2014, when oil tanked, bills are big and stacking up, and everybody's battling their own battles. I guess we lost ours. We ended up going broke and had to restart. Let's put your little face.
The family's construction business relies heavily on the Albertan oil industry. So when oil prices plummeted in 2014, they were pushed into crippling debt.
Very much into machinery, sitting there wanting to drive the tractor.
Now, using decommissioned equipment from their business, Brandon and Brady are gambling the little money they have to claw back the millions they owe by mining for gold.
This is my passion. I love gold mining. Absolutely love it. I think mine and my brother's worth ethic came from my dad, and we're just happy to carry it on and help out our family business. Brady and I have a pretty good relationship. He does complain a little bit when I give him the jobs, but they got to be done, and he knows that, so he goes and gets them done.
Taking orders from my brother. Obviously, brothers, we butt heads sometimes. I mean, he's shown me everything that I know up there. He is the boss, so gotta respect that.
The brothers have been fixing heavy machinery since they were kids. Experience they will need in the remote Yukon.
And we're hoping to hit her good this season. We're going to work our ass off. We're coming up to this season with bigger equipment, and more manpower.
Last season, Brandon and Brady joined forces with second-year miner Fred Lewis.
And we could just split the gold 50-50.
We got a deal.
I'm down with it.
Agreeing to share their home-built wash plant, the Dirt Devil, in exchange for pay, led to the Claytons' best season ever.
38.66. That's pretty good for you as well, right?
I'm happy with that, yeah.
This year, they plan to mine solo to increase profit and pay off their family debt faster.
Yeah, the last thing we want to do is let you down, so we're going to do everything we can to keep that going strong.
You don't have to worry about ever letting me down. You guys I'm pretty proud of you guys, so I know it's tough slugging up there. And I know you guys work hard, so you don't have to worry about ever letting me down. You do your best, and that's all we can ask for.
Delayed 2 weeks fixing faulty equipment, the brothers are finally ready to make the 3-day drive to the Yukon.
You know, the pressure's already on. We should be in the Yukon at California Creek running gold by now, and we're not, so we gotta hustle it up.
It's very humbling to hear that your kids are invested as much as they are.
Love you.
Love you.
They could go on and do whatever they want because they're very talented in many areas.
Care, Mom and Dad?
They just want to contribute and do it all together.
Yukon, here we come. Let's go get some gold.
I just landed here in Fairbanks. We've got a mountain to do in the Yukon still, so it's just a lot to juggle, you know?
Nearly 3 weeks into the season, Parker has left his crew running his Yukon mine to jumpstart his new operation in Alaska.
Anytime you start getting very spread out, it's pretty high risk. If I can't figure out how to get something to work in 2 different areas, then I probably shouldn't be doing this.
To make matters worse, a 4-month delay on his new wash plant, designed to tackle Alaska's deep clay-riddled ground, has left Parker's plans shot to pieces. Now, he must face up to legendary Alaskan landowner John Reeves.
Basically, I don't know how big of a season we're going to be able to have here, because by the time the new plant for Fairbanks is built, most of the season's going to be gone, and John really wants us to be doing at least 1,000 ounces a year. That might prove a little bit nasty.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Welcome to Fairbanks.
Hey, John.
Welcome back, dude.
Hi, Drew. Good to see you. Good to see you, too.
Have a seat.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
John's daughter, Ilora, works for the family business with husband Drew.
So what's new? Well, down the barrel of our main permit in the Yukon is expiring at the end of this mining season. So we have to have that whole block of ground mined and reclaimed by the end of this season. So we're just slammed over there.
I understand you're a busy guy, and you got some big operations going. And this is going to be another big operation. So what's your plan, dude?
I wish I had some good news about this whole operation right now, but I don't. We spent a good chunk of the winter designing a plant. We were trying to find one to buy. By the time we pulled the trigger on it, the lead time puts us into the back third of the season.
So you're not thinking you're going to get your plant up here till, what, late summer? Or?
Yeah, right now it's looking like we're going to miss at least 2/3 of the season. Yeah, so I don't know what that means for our deal, you know?
Our deal's our deal. You gave me an advance minimum royalty, which covers this season. If you say I'm not going out there, you lost it.
All right.
There is a little bit of a gold rush going on, and with things happening in this economy, a lot of people go to gold as a hedge, so we got a lot of miners, and there is a lot of outside interest.
I'm still committed to the project. I'm still committed to the ground, and we'll make it work. One way or another, we'll make it work. Right now, I don't know what that looks like.
It's a tricky business that you're in. What would help, Laura and Jordan have been out there prospecting for quite a few years, maybe 10 years.
We're at the stage now where I could definitely use all the help we can get.
You might need to get creative. We kind of know some spots that are pretty good. So there might be something that can keep you afloat, while you're waiting for your pretty machine.
On Cleary Creek.
On Cleary Creek, some old drift mines.
Maybe I'll have to twist your arm and try to get your secret spots figured out.
Can I show them where there's some gold out there on top?
Yeah. Thanks, guys. I'll
Thank
be
you.
back soon, hopefully.
Yeah.
And we'll put a plan together and we'll start whaling some dirt out there and finding some gold.
All right.
Dude.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm excited to show you around.
All right, man.
Looking forward to
Find
it.
some gold.
If Parker is to have a successful season,
Well, that seemed to go pretty well. It seems like John and Drew and Alora all understand that we're really under the gun. We're fighting a battle on all fronts. We're fighting, just supply chain issues. The big thing is just, I do want to get this project going and make it happen.
Hey, Len,
Yeah?
got a super steamer.
Okay.
He just shoved the whole pipe through.
Yeah, that works.
Tony Beat is desperate to start sluicing, but he needs water, and the pipe to the pump is blocked with ice.
But it looks like to be thawed, so that's gonna save our ass a little bit.
Veteran miner Len Hoekstra has spent a day clearing ice from the top half of the pipe closest to the pump.
So, have a look over there and see what's happening. Guys, take that in down there. See how far you can go. You got ice there, huh?
Just a second.
testing the lower end of the pipe through an access vent, Tony comes up against more ice. It could take Len another 12 hours to steam the bottom of the pipe out. This downtime will cost Tony $36,000 in wages, fuel, and gold he can't yet mine.
We'll make it all work somehow. Well, once we get the water to go through it by itself, then that will cut the last of the ice out. All we need is a little hole to get started, and bingo, we would be in business. Mike D. got me, Michael B's D. got me. Can you come to the pump?
Okay, I'll be at the pump there.
Okay.
Tony's plan? Open a channel to the river and fill the pond. 15 feet more water will increase the pressure on the ice in the pipe by 7 pounds per square inch, which should be enough to force out the frozen blockage.
Okay, Mike, go around, open it up. Check. If that works, we're in business.
We have a bunch of clay ready. So the last thing before we can get sluicing is to make the pump get going.
The Beats family races to get a wash plant. They need their frozen pipes clear of ice.
Oh, there she goes, bingo.
Yeah, we have water. As you can see, we got a full pipe of water, meaning all the ice has been blown the out. How's that look? Beautiful.
So we're all ready to fire up?
Yeah, everything up top should be good to go.
Makes my wife happy to get the wash plant going. The girl is a lot easier to handle when I bring in money instead of taking it all out.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, boom.
Perfect, running.
A day behind schedule, the water pump is up and running. So Tony is finally ready to get his 30-year-old trommel turning.
Overall, so far, it looks pretty good, I think. Let's make some money. Okay, fire it up.
Good for Tony.
Okay, open it up, Goid. Water. Mike, sluice box, everything going? Okay, feeder, Mike, fire the feeder. Hey, Mike, feed up. You got it already? Okay, lovely, throw a bucket full in there.
After 2 weeks mining, Tony's finally running the Cold Cuts gold-rich white channel pay, the first step on the long road to his 5,000-ounce gold.
That's always good. To get back up and going. I'm being after all this effort and spending money. It's nice that you got pussy and get some of your money back, right?
We're stoked to be here, but we need to hit the ground running.
After a 3-day, 1,700-mile drive, 23-year-old mine boss Brandon Clayton and his brother Brady finally arrive in Dawson City.
We're already we're gonna have a tough time trying to make our 500-ounce season goal already. So my brother and I want to help out with the family debt, and we want to get that paid off. We're on our way to check out our equipment in California Creek and start washing dirt.
The Clayton brothers left their vital D8 dozer locked up in town in the off-season.
Let's see how she starts. Oh, look at that. Not bad at all. Is that all winter? She's fired right up. Not bad. what's going on here. That didn't seem right. Doesn't want to move in first.
There's something wrong, eh?
It's holding itself.
I'll go find Shane.
Okay.
Shane?
What's happening, Brandon?
Crew member, mechanic Shane Collieu works for the family construction business.
So when I put it in gear, it's like slipping almost. It's not moving. But its second gear works just fine. Nothing's wrong. But first gear, it just doesn't... Something's not clicking right.
We'll pull the filters and take them out, tear them apart, and see if we can find anything inside.
Okay.
Shane has a quick test to find out if the cogs in the transmission are damaged.
Any filings that we find in here would be, we got something coming apart inside the transmission. That's why we don't have first gear possibly.
Metal filings in the gearbox come from the gear cogs grinding abnormally.
Can you grab this, Brandon?
A surefire sign. The transmission is damaged beyond repair.
Look at the crap in here. That's bad.
Holy...
Yeah, I think you got a lot of metal filings.
We need that cat to be stripping. I can't even run dirt.
Put new filters in, gonna help it. Got to get a transmission up here.
The transmission?
Oh yeah.
Holy... We're down before we even started. We were hoping to be washing dirt in a week, but realistically, that's is not happening anymore. I don't know what to do. We'll have to see how quick we can get a transmission and see what it's worth, too. We don't have a whole lot of money.
Hello?
Yeah, where's Dad?
Well, I don't know where he disappeared to. He might be downstairs because we're out of water.
Oh, okay.
Just a sec, I'll grab him.
Yeah, Dad. We just got up here and we're actually going through the equipment and we started the dozer up. Shane wanted to look at the filters, so we pulled them apart and they're full of shit, unfortunately. I don't know how much it's going to cost, but don't really have a choice, unfortunately. We can't do anything without that dozer.
You do have to get me poke you straight, make some calls.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. I love you, so let me know what you can find.
It feels like we're coming here with our hands tied behind our backs and just getting punched in the face. It's not the way to start a season.
Already over 2 weeks behind schedule, Fred's entire claim, including last year's cuts, is buried under a thick block of ice. Until it's melted, Fred can't mine for gold.
As a leader, I brought these guys here for success, to find gold, and to bring that home to their families, and now we're going to have to fight to even get started. Wow, look at that. There's no break. It's just all the way. Getting 500 ounces was already a tall order, but now it's going to be a monumental task.
Our entire infrastructure is gone.
All right, guys. If we don't break this ice up, we're going to be sitting here losing money. This ice has to go. Stealing our gold, guys. My overall plan is to find a section of water that's deep enough to put the pump in.
Yeah.
Pump the water back up over the ice.
Yeah.
That should facilitate this to melt faster. Overall objective is to get to our gear, get that water pump running, and just rush water over the top of the ice as much as possible. Without access there, we can't do any of it. So this is exactly how we're going to do it. I'm going to bring the excavator down here, and I'll walk up on the ice slowly, try and break the ice with the bucket. If that works, great. We can just start peeling it up and move through pretty quickly.
Fred's plan? Use his 24-ton excavator to cut a path through the side of the glacier, all the way to an access road on the other side. Next, haul his 6-inch pump into position at the top of his claim, and pump creek water on top of the ice to help it melt and wash away. One false move, and Fred could fall through the ice.
Constantly, we have to be testing this ice, and you guys have to have your eyes on it, because if it starts shifting, I need to know immediately.
You know, I really trust Fred. I trust his ability. I trust what he's capable of doing on the excavator, but, you know, there's no amount of gold that is going to be worth Fred getting injured.
Somebody's got to do it, and I don't want anybody else doing it, so... I am a little nervous about this, not gonna lie.
Ex-recon sniper stood for signs of any weak points in the ice.
Oh, that broke. What's the ice doing now? Is it holding me? Feels fine.
Oh, you're good, man. Ice is good. It ain't moving. It ain't cracking nothing.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go a little bit forward.
Walk it forward, line your tracks up right there, and you should be good.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I felt the wave just like come up and just hit me. Crazy.
I'm gonna turn around. We're having to kind of scrape, let the sun weaken it, and now I'm coming back at it a second time, and it is coming up a little easier. Yeah, it's melting. There's water underneath this ice. And now that we've melted it, it's starting to break through. I figured I could just scrape across the top and drive, but now I've got to go through this water hole to get over here to drain this. It's just way more complicated than I thought.
If Fred loses his only operational excavator, his season will be over before it's even started.
Get up, get up, get up, get up! Come on! Alright, Ice. You may be winning this battle, but we're gonna win this war.
Good job, man.
Woo-wee! Fred is in touching distance of dry land.
Golly, this is not what I want to be doing right now. There's a big crack in front of me. Don't even know if this is safe. Okay, well, I'm bastard. Jeez. Louise. I'm just gonna go to land. Whoa, I'm sliding. I'm sliding. Woo! Golly, that was not fun. That's about as good as I'm gonna get it.
Oh, dude. Oh, you're alive.
Man,
dude, good job,
that
bro.
was nerve-wracking, dude.
Good job.
Path complete.
We know now that we can drive over it.
Yeah.
I see it draining, but I also see it not getting any lower. We're gonna have to come back tomorrow.
Hey, Mike, how high do you got the feeder? I'm gonna right up.
Having spent $2 million stripping the 130-foot deep cold cut, Tony Beat is finally running a pay dirt he hopes will deliver half his 5,000-ounce season goal.
Well, this ground is pretty frozen this spring. I'm doing my best here, but you're probably going to have to bust them up even more over there.
Yep, send me what you got and I'll slam her through.
On the pay pile, high school friends Ruby and Megan work in tandem to feed the trauma 200 yards an hour.
Kind of put the Nightmare Squad back together for a little bit.
We should do like a bucket leave for each other.
We could do that.
Hi, Megan!
Now I want to make sure everything runs smooth and that they put enough material on that feeder. Worst thing is if they around out there. Holy Ruby, they looked at that thing all at the boat. Pay attention to them, would you please? They'd rather learn how to feed it because if I get something like that, they're off the hole. You gotta mistake.
This season, Tony's looking to 31-year-old son Mike to step up and run the crew.
Make sure that everything runs smoothly, right? When I'm gone, it's nice that they don't, no problems. Right. See you guys in New York.
I'm watching the gear and the conveyor to see if any big chunks I have to worry about gonna pop out. The haul operator is supposed to watch them, but I understand why she misses some sometimes because they are literally just frozen chunks of pay. Damn near impossible to tell the difference.
Watch out!
Thanks.
Watch out!
Thanks.
At Paradise Hill, Tony's left his sons in charge of running the trommel, but a chunk of frozen paper has jammed the top of the feed conveyor, forcing Mike to shut down.
Just gotta watch a little bit more careful for them. All you want is for things to go smooth.
At the other end of the conveyor, the frozen pay has clogged the hopper feeder.
It's a shame I don't smoke anymore. I really want to do it right now. Ugh.
We're gonna try to break it up and try to get it out, and hopefully the belt moves.
He is moving. Yeah. Let's try bumping it. See if we can get everything to move. So everybody off the conveyor, s'il vous plaît.
To dislodge the blockage, Kevin plans to bump it by surging the belt.
When it's really bound up, and you just press play, the belt's gonna either spin and get stuck, and it's just not gonna go. You bump it, short little boom, boom. Strong pull stop, strong pull stop. Get a little bit of a roll back, and then boom, and a boom.
It's definitely frustrating whenever we're down. We give or take lose about $25 a minute whenever this thing is down.
50.
Pardon me?
I think it's 50 these days.
It's 50 these days, so great. So yeah, we're losing $50 a minute with climb being down. Right now, it doesn't seem like we're having a whole lot of luck. Yeah, there you go. Come on. Get going.
There we
Get off.
There we go.
Throw it off.
Good. All right. Reset forward.
Mike and Kevin have got the wash plant back up and running.
Tony's taking a bit more of a step back, so there's a lot more pressure on me and Mike this year. We spent a lot of money getting new equipment so we can strip that cold cut. So me and Mike are gonna have to hit it hard to keep the trommel going.
All the times going up to the Yukon, never made her into Alaska.
This is your first time?
20 miles north of Fairbanks, Parker Schnabel must rethink his entire Alaskan mining plan. To help, he's brought in his trusted right-hand man, Mitch Blaschke.
So what led you to this place and all the places you've looked for ground?
It's deeper but much richer, which is not, not always a good trade-off, as we well know.
Last year, Parker drilled test holes through deep clay-packed ground and hit a pay streak 4 times richer than his Yukon claims. But a 4-month delay to the wash plant he designed for this ground means digging deep is not an option.
Hello!
Hi!
How are you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
This is Mitch.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm really just trying to get Mitch's head wrapped around all of this right now. He's a tough sell, so I might need your guys' help.
Claim owner John Reeves' daughter, Elora, and husband Drew think there might be a way to salvage his season on this historic ground.
there's a lot of gold to be found out here. So I'll show you, where I've had success.
Sweet.
We can go right up here to this one.
So is that the conveyor you want me to use, or what? No way, it's on tracks?
Yeah.
Dude, that is sick.
Pretty cool.
It looks like it's built on an old tank.
Yeah, they didn't screw around.
Seeing this size of equipment out here, how complex it is, how well this is all put together, it's definitely concerns me on, well, if they did this good of a job here, how good of a job do they do in the cut? What did they actually leave behind? We're here to try and find anything they left. But looking at this, looks like they really had it together. What do you got over here? Old dredge buckets? Like a piece of punch plate out of the trommel here? And this almost looks like an old section of trommel screen.
I wonder. That seems really small, though.
Edge. Well, that's what I'm thinking, right? Yeah, I mean, we're running 1/2 inch bottom deck on Big Red. This is a lot tighter than that, obviously. The more we know about what they did and how they did it, I think the more it's going to help us out.
Yeah, for sure.
And it means any gold bigger than that they left behind for y'all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Elora leads them further into the claim to prospect an area first mined in the early 1900s.
Nothing in that one. This would be all drift tailings, right?
Yep. All of this area is drift tailings. And we've punched several holes. And just because you don't find gold in one pan doesn't mean you won't in the next.
We're used to
through shafts.
Yeah, before the dredges came through, they drift mined this whole area. So there's a layer where there's going to be gold.
So they would channel down,
get
underneath, get down to the pay layer.
They'd have a shaft, exactly.
Yeah.
The old-timers excavated shafts through concrete like permafrost up to 100 feet deep until hitting pay dirt above bedrock. Then they drift mined horizontally and hauled out the seam of gold back to the surface, where they washed the pay dirt through primitive sluice boxes, leaving some of the gold in their tailings.
They left some in this. This would be pretty easy pickings. It's sitting up here on the top, but...
Yeah, so this would have been put here 100 years ago and just ran through some super crude sluice box.
Yeah.
All right, Elora, it's your turn to show us where the gold is. I'm not getting the job done.
All right, you can see that pile over there. A lot of times with tailings, if you see birch trees growing out, they've got roots. There's gravel. There could be gold.
Go find it, Nugget.
This is our spot. Mitch, you want to give it a go?
There we go. Let's see what's in it.
All right.
If the old-timers have left gold behind in the tailings, it could be a game changer. Quick and easy ground for Parker to mine when his wash plant finally arrives.
It's good. I think you're going to want to see this.
See, this is why I get so frustrated with panning, is I just pan duds all over the place.
Well, you're going to want to definitely take a look at this. It's already peeking on the side. This is like the best pan I've ever panned.
Oh, yeah.
Holy That's insane.
Yeah, there's some gold there. That's very good.
Like, I'm shook.
Not only have the old-timers left them fine gold, their sluices missed sizable chunks that Parker can mine right away with any wash plant.
That's wild. There's a start. We're on the board, Mitch.
Well, that's an awesome pan.
If we're going to be mining here, we're going to have to move all this stuff anyway. So it only makes sense to slam it through a plant.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, if you can sluice it, you don't have to strip it. I feel really confident that we can have a successful season out here.
Yeah.
We have a lot of work ahead of us, and we're already behind the 8 ball.
23-year-old Brandon Clayton is stuck in Dawson till he can fix his D8 Gozer and haul it up to California and refurbish transmission. Unable to pay for a workshop, a team of specialist mechanics, they'll attempt to replace it in the yard with mechanic Shane.
We can't really afford that new tran either, and it definitely wasn't easy on the pockets, so We just got to make sure this one works and we don't wreck it.
We'll slide the ripper off so we can get at that transmission to get it taken out. How are we making out, Shane?
Not very good.
Oh, what's up?
The pins aren't being as agreeable as we'd like them to be. The bottom ones are very sticky.
Okay. Then we'll definitely didn't need this, did we?
No.
Brandon must first take out the D8's bolt on the 1-ton ripper and remove it. Then carefully remove the old transmission box using a forklift. Before installing the new transmission. At $50,000, a mistake could cost them their season.
Just want to need a pin driver now,
yeah,
eh?
I was just going to say pin driver. It's basically an extension for the hammer. Yeah, it'll help us get that pin out. We're using more time than we want. Nothing ever goes easy up here. You always got to have a backup plan for your backup plan.
Your walls are probably going to break.
Probably.
You're going to have to make a longer one. Okay, just go make a longer one.
What? It's fine.
No, you don't have any. You're hitting the rail more than you're hitting the bar.
Waving it.
Well, you can't hold it. You're hitting this. Look it. We're hitting the seal. We're gonna that seal. I think I got heat exhaustion and I'm getting angry.
Great. Alright, let's hope this does break now.
Brandon now improvises, using a forklift to haul out the busted 1-ton transmission.
No, see what it does here?
Well, there we go.
So just go back slow. Going straight up.
Yeah, you're almost down.
Ta-da!
Kind of a risky situation doing this job outdoors. Typically it would be done in a shop.
We currently have a $50,000 transmission suspended in the air here. So we gotta be very delicate that we don't hit any bumps. We definitely don't want to get it dirty or break the housing.
She's there. It's home.
Transplant complete. Now they need to check if the new transmission will allow Brandon to change from first to second gear.
Alright, here we go. Here goes first gear. We'll try second now. Oh boy.
It's all good.
Everything's good. It's instant. First gear's instant. Second's instant.
That's excellent. Good job, kid.
Good job, guys.
Yes.
We're back to mining, boys. Our season's back on track.
How's it look?
At California Creek, a quarter-mile long, 30-foot thick ice sheet blocks Fred Lewis from mining his claim. He's cut a path across the ice to reach vital equipment on the other side of the creek.
You know, there's just never a time in my life I see something as impossible.
Improbable? Definitely. Impossible? Never.
This is just the latest challenge for Fred and Stu, who served on tours in Iraq and Afghanistan.
Well, there's multiple times where I'll be like, but I've broken both my legs, Fred. You're like, so?
Well, you know, I took a round to the helmet in Afghanistan and they ended up finding out I had a bruise on my brain. The biggest compliment I ever get is when people tell me I don't look disabled. It's also an insult because there's no such thing as a disabled look. That whole stigma of there being no visible, I wish there was a sign on my head that said, hey, his brain's bruised. But when I introduced myself before gold mining, I had a really hard time. People would say, what do you do? And I would say, I'm a disabled veteran. And that got to the point where that was how I identified myself. Now when people ask me what I do, I say I'm a gold miner.
After cutting a path through the ice, Fred leads his crew to the 6-inch pump, which he plans to use to melt the ice holding their claim and pay dirt hostage.
We got her. Oh! Man, these things are heavy.
I'd go two-hand.
Oh, hang on. Ready?
Yep.
The next stage of the plan, get the pump set and ready to shoot water.
I don't trust this chain very well. Okay, lifting. I'm gonna swing it around. Everybody clear? We drop this pump, guys. We are done. I'm going forward.
Yeah, good.
Careful, careful.
All right, Christopher, chalk the wheel behind it. Fred, you're good.
Let's get those hoses down there and get them hooked up. Oh. If one of us falls in, we're not coming out. Pick up on it a little bit, Fred. Let's do the intake while we're waiting for the rope. Look out, Christopher. That's deep. We're taking our main pump and we're going to turn it into a fire hose to run water on top of this ice. I'm going to tie a rope to myself and try and get up over here because our hoses need to be going that way. So once I have a rope on me, if I fall, they can at least pull me back.
To melt the ice, Fred must walk the pump hose 50 feet upstream, but the glacier could break beneath him at any time.
What I'm thinking is we tie one, I two as you go tether, and then kind of go down a little bit, so in case you do go through, somebody has to let go. If you're like basically being drowned, you have one more opportunity to grab a rope before you go in the snow tunnel. Look,
we got this, we got this.
See on the other side.
Kind of feels like right before a halo jump in the military. You're all amped up to do it, you can't wait, and then the door opens and you're like, oh, what am I going to do now? Obviously, if you feel a lot of pressure, if it starts pulling you, you need to let go of me, right?
What's the worst that could happen?
Drowning. Hypothermia.
Oh yeah, this is like your biggest fear.
Yeah. Yes. Love you, son.
Fred's first challenge, clear a crevasse that could plunge him straight in the...
Chris, you got me?
Green Beret medic Fred Lewis is crossing a glacier that has buried his gold-rich claim. His plan to get mining? Pump water from the creek on top of the ice to speed up the melt.
I'm jumping. Chris, you got me? It's a big hole up here.
Is there?
I think it might be like top melt, but there's a big hole with a bunch of water in it. Guys, you're gonna have to help.
Go! Pull! There we go.
I'm just gonna jump onto the bank. It's only like a 4-foot gap.
Hose in place. It's time to see if Fred's desperate plan will work.
Fire it up.
Oh, here it comes. Here it comes.
We got water.
We got water going all the way down this channel. Right where we want it, actually. It's definitely eating through the snow already.
I'm happy you made it. You said, Fred, it's cutting through right through.
No, it's cutting through.
Yeah. It's cutting right through it.
It's cutting right through it. Is it really? Already about a foot. First success of the season. That ice kicked our asses. I think that's a huge victory, guys. We probably saved ourselves a week of sluicing here.
Yeah, I'm excited, man.
Keep pushing, not waiting on our asses, and we'll be mining before we know it.
We're off to the mine. We're gonna go see what we got going on over there. Apparently there's a lot of ice still.
3 weeks into his season, Brandon Clayton finally makes it to his remote claim on the outer edge of the Klondike.
Okay. Let's have a peek-see. We might be looking for some conveyor rollers. Looks like they're all gone. That's a big cost. Obviously there's a lot of ice over there and it's built the creek up, and that took out our conveyor pad, tipped it over. We lost a bunch of rollers, so we're gonna have to fix all that now. That'll set us back a bit. But the valley itself looks pretty good. Dirt Devil is standing as strong as she could on her post. I'm sure we'll be washing within a week. We'll go look over Fred's side there, see what it looks like. Oh yeah, Fred's yeah, he's got a while. He ain't washing for a month. He's in a lot worse shape than I am. That's for damn sure. Hey Fred!
What's up?
How's it going?
How you doing, neighbor?
Not too bad, you? Good to see you again.
You too. You ready to rumble?
Oh, you betcha.
So how long until you think you're gonna be sluicing?
I'm hoping within a week.
Rap, I thought you had a big piece of ice last season, but we've got 30 feet thick ice now.
Yeah, we traded.
It's me.
Crazy.
We're in a bad spot right now. So what's your season goal this year, buddy?
So I think me and the team are shooting for 500.
That's what we're aiming for.
Are you really?
Yeah, exactly what we're aiming for. I think we can do it too. But what about a good old US v Canada wager here?
Yeah?
How about a case of whiskey?
A case of whiskey?
Whoever makes the most.
Yeah, case of whiskey.
Down.
Deal. I like this. We'll talk soon.
Good luck.
I'll be mine before Fred. 100%. Might have been here earlier, but he definitely has the end of the stick. Yep. So, joke's on him. I'm really taking home the win.
Got a challenge for you. I'll give you $50 to sit in that ice pool for a minute.
Make it 100.
$100. Deal.
All right, ready? Go.
Start. I can't believe you're doing this. Why are you breathing so heavy?
20 seconds.
You only got that 40 left.
Yeah. There you go. Zen moment. There you go.
There we go.
There you go.
Your moment.
All right.
4, 3, 2, 1. You can get out. Go to the side by side.
Jasmine. Hi, honey, sweet girl. Num num. Hi, guys. Long time no see.
We'll start the first one of the season. Will that be good enough?
At least we have something to weigh.
Beats playing. It's time for the family's first gold weigh of the season.
So,
How was things?
Pretty good, I think.
And we only choose daytime, right?
Yeah, no nights yet. It's a
No
little dark.
nights.
3 full days today. 3 full days. What have we spent this year, you think, to get going? 2.5
Yeah,
million
couple
bucks?
million.
Couple $1,000,000.
Thing is, you spend, and nothing comes in, and your piggy bank gets smaller and smaller. I like to replenish it.
Oh, yeah, it can't all just be going out.
No. Let's see the money we're going to get back, at least the start of it. I think you guys should weigh it up, see at least what we got in them 3 days.
Having spent $2 million getting down to pay, Tony hopes the cold cut will deliver more gold than last season's first week of running, 80 ounces.
Everybody ready?
Oh.
Let's do this thing.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95.3.
For 3 days, eh?
That's not too bad for 3 days. We can work with that.
Worth over $170,000. If the Cold Cuts White Channel pastry continues to deliver, it could easily make up half of his 5,000-ounce season goal.
Oh, if it stays that nice over full weekdays and nights, that'd be good.
The gold price is still fairly decent.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm not complaining there either.
A lot of people glad to have it. I mean, let's not bitch about it. We just got started, everything's running. And if we're going to get to the 5,000 ounces, at least it's a start.
We only have like 4,900 to go.
Yeah,
guys, let's get on it.
There you go, yeah.
While Mitch and Parker are gone, I'm in charge of basically the Yukon operation, keeping Big Red going, making sure we're still moving lots of overburden gravel. I want to about things over here.
At the airstrip, veteran operator Tyson Lee has been in charge of running Big Red all week, while Parker and Mitch prepared for their new Alaskan operation.
Hey, how's it going, Mitchell?
Good to see you.
Good. Welcome home. Hey, young man.
Thank you.
How was Alaska?
Interesting.
Yeah,
Dude,
welcome back.
There's some, what do they call them, drift tailings from like the early 1900s.
Is there quite a bit of tailing there?
Oh, yeah.
That kind? Yeah, I bet all of 50,000 yards anyway.
Really? But the tailings, I mean, they're already piled, right? I mean, you're not removing overburden.
Yeah, there's no stripping. We have to show John that we're serious about mining over there. We have to go get some dirt moved and pay him some royalties, or else he's gonna just put us out of there.
We did move some dirt while you guys were gone.
Yeah.
That's good. Things went pretty good. We got some gold away.
Good.
Yeah. Okay, Tyson. Here's your week, buddy. Big Red right there, man. That's yours. Ready?
Oh, yeah.
Parker expects Big Red at the airstrip to produce around 1.8 ounces per hour. This week, it ran for 90 hours, so should deliver around 160 ounces.
60, 70, 90, 100, 130,
Keep going.
190, 200, 224.35. That's
Nice.
not bad. Not bad.
Nicely done.
Worth $400,000.
And I mean, you got to think about it too. Big Red's just plugging along.
That must be like 2.5 ounces an hour, huh?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
I'm glad you guys had a successful trip, a safe trip.
More importantly, I'm glad this place is running good.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Need a hand, Dumas? I got her. Thank you. No worries.
Looking nice as always.
Oh, thank you, man. It's really nice knowing Mitch and Parker can leave and everything's still moving the way it should, you know? That's what we do out here. We find gold and we move dirt, and hopefully there's a lot more to come.
The trip to Alaska was good. It was productive. There's just so much to do. So I'm glad this place is running fine without us. That's important. Makes me feel better about being able to be gone. And then see how far we can spread ourselves out without things falling apart. Should be interesting.